127, and last night I was watching the Eagles. I don't talk much about sports on here, but I am really big into sports. I've mentioned it here and there, but especially football. I'm a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. I live right outside of Philadelphia, and I've been an Eagles fan since I was this big. I'm not much bigger than that now, but I'm like 5'7" or 5'8". But anyway, watching the game last night, I wanted to bring something up because this is why I talk about and I recommend not trying to manifest things. You want to manifest the person that you want to become in every aspect. This is why you want to have fun with it. Who do you want to be? Because as we saw, if you watched the game last night, if you didn't, you may have heard about it because it's just a huge story. The Eagles' best defensive player, arguably the best defensive player in the NFL, Jalen Carter. Before the first snap, okay, they had the kickoff, and then before the first snap, he goes over and has no business being as close to Dallas's huddle as he was. But he goes over and spits on Dallas's quarterback because he thought that Dallas's quarterback was spitting at him. So he went over and spit. And I thought initially, I thought he spit at his feet. And I was like, why did they throw him out? He spit right here, right in the middle of Dak Prescott, Dallas's quarterback, chest. And he got kicked out of the game, and rightfully so. And he might be suspended depending on, he's definitely going to get fined, but it seems like most people think he's going to get suspended. And most people agree that he should be suspended. Now, Jalen Carter, all the money in the world. If he has a great year this year, he's going to sign probably the biggest contract in NFL history for a defensive player, which there's no reason to believe that he won't have a great year this year. But, so all the money in the world. He's got all the fame and fortune that you could want. But at the same time, he has been his own worst enemy. And the reason the Eagles were even able to have him on their team was because nobody wanted, the teams before who had a chance to draft him didn't want to take him because of his off the field stuff. He got into, I think, a car accident. I don't know all the things that have happened, but time and time again, he just continues to get into it in his own way. He's his own worst enemy. And now he spits. Now, to me, I know why. Okay, it's all states of consciousness. But at the same time, everybody else is seeing it like it's the lowest thing that you could do to somebody else is to spit on them right in their chest. And so not only is he going to probably get suspended by the league, not only is he creating, some kind of inner turmoil between him and his teammates, his colleagues, the people that he works with. And now he's going to have, not everybody looks at the world the same way I do, or the same way the people here, they don't understand why people do things. And so now he's going to be judged and criticized all over the world, all over media. This is the last thing he wants. You think this is the person that he wants to be? To just continually do these things and create problems for himself? Maybe. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because that's not what I would want. And I don't think it's anything that you would want in your life. And it's because he doesn't know how to change. And so if you're going into this and falling asleep in the wish fulfilled and just trying to manifest things or money, but you don't change as a person, you're going to be just like him. You're still going to get in your own way. You're going to win the lottery, but then you're going to give it all right back. Probably in the next 6 months or a year. You see it all the time. You're going to become famous, like these famous actors. But then when that's not making you happy, you're going to be like, okay, what's the point of life? And you're going to be in the same spot. This is going to be different, but you're going to feel the same way. And doesn't it all come down to how we feel? Like, isn't life like being fulfilled, being happy? Isn't that the point of it all? Is to love who you are? Because then this really doesn't matter. And when this doesn't matter, guess what? You get it all. Because the love starts here, as I've said before. And so I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it would be a good kind of lesson, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like if you're looking at that and you see somebody who looks like they have everything, but they're still doing those kinds of things, these are the people who, after his career is over, you're going to probably see him on the side of the road holding up a sign, unless he has family who has money and stuff, because that's, unfortunately, it's just who he is, and he doesn't know how to change it unless he joins the Lions Den and starts falling asleep in the wish fulfilled. All right, so speaking of the Lions Den, yesterday some fantastic posts. I had 3 people who shared, basically their changes that they've seen. Shadow Flare, Kate, and Brent. If you haven't read those posts, okay, it's not just me that's changing here. The people who are actually doing this consistently are also seeing just tremendous changes in their lives. And so the proof is in the pudding that this works. I mean, I don't think there's any doubts about that. The only doubt or the only question is like, are you doing it? Are you going to do it? And if you're not doing it, why not? And, and when are you going to start? So, so as I said, those 3, and then Lee Hodges. Okay. He also checked in yesterday. So those are the 4 people who posted. And like I said, those 3 people that I mentioned first, like they all posted yesterday, and I'm grateful. And I appreciate having you all as part of our little community here and sharing your experiences and all the feedback that you're giving me, and just the opportunity to make these videos, and you keep watching. And so, I keep making them because they are making a difference. It doesn't matter, like I said, if it makes a difference to one person or a million people, it's all the same because we're all one. So, yeah. So that's it. That's all I got for tonight. Day 127 in the books. I'll see you tomorrow for day 128. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.